Hello, this is Dalen75 Games, and you are watching my, it's not a Let's Play, it's more like a journal of me playing my various EQ characters. This one is my Iksar Shaman. I've put up several videos of him over the last few months. And I'm in Lake of Ill Omen, piddling around looking for more experience. I've got him up to level 24. He's been level 24 for a while now. I just haven't been playing him much. But he has this whole new set of spells. He's got the 24 set. He's got Chloroplast, Regeneration. He's got Cannibalize. Much better new dot. Some kind of poison. And we're just seeing if I can get into a group, maybe. Or if not, then I'll just find something that will actually give me some experience out here. So I apologize about lack of videos in the last week. I think I've just posted a few of my saved up Crusader Kings 2 videos. Make sure we're going the right way here. Southwest, it should be right. Coming from Cablis. And yeah, I apologize for lack of videos. I've not been feeling too well at all. Seems like almost every month I get hit with a big case of the flu, and I think what it is, my 2-year-old son, he's at daycare and he's getting everyone's germs and bringing it back to the home, and I seem to be picking up on it quite easily. It's not fun. About a month ago I was sick as well, and that stopped me making videos for about a week. And this time I had a nice ear infection to go along with it, so it's been a lot of fun. But I plan to make at least one MMO video a week, and right now I'm playing Everquest, Project 1999 Everquest. And here's a light blue. I'm not geared for the spells I need. Maybe I should put that up first. That would be a good start. So Affliction is my disease, and I put up Envenom Breath. That's my new poison. So root dotting is the way to go. What's going away here? Spirit Snake, we don't need that. So root, fizzle. He's rooted. Throw in a Venom Breath on him. It should be really easy. A light blue, I can even get in there and melee. Now Affliction. This should be massively easy. So yeah, my new poison does 27 per tick as opposed to 8 per tick. For my, I think it was my level 9 dot that I had to use. It was my best dot, all the way up to 24. It's pretty sad. And Affliction, the disease, I think I got at 19. And the good thing about diseases, they last a couple minutes as opposed to the poison ones, which last 20-30 seconds. But the disease always does less. I could just melee this guy. Less damage. So the disease is only doing 6 per tick. And I actually have not a bad weapon. I think I've shown this. Brow's Keg Popper. It's 15 damage and 35 delay. Not a bad one-handed weapon. Of course, Shaman are not made for melee, so I should advertise myself again. 24 Shaman looking for group. Shaman are better than Druids for grouping, I'll tell you that. We have a lot of the same spells, but we have a lot better buffs. Same heals. Probably around the same level of dots. So I've cannibalized. So it takes about 10% of my health and gives me back 3% of my mana. However, I have Chloroplast on for 40 seconds, so it does heal me. Greater Scale Bone. That's one thing with undead. Even if they're green, they'll still come after you. So that was a really cheap and easy kill. There's another light blue. I'm hoping to go after solid blues. Somebody says, wanna join me and an enchanter, we are fear kiting. Okay. That's a weird name. Kook-Aru. Sure, what's your lock, I said. Okay, now we have to go lock hunting. Negative 120 and positive 1100. He's quite far away from me. Negative 120 and positive 1100. Should be this way. I'm not going to go through that lake. Heck no. There are level 37 barracudas out there. Oh, finally somebody from the guild talks. I was wondering what happened to the guild. I said on my way, and he said, cool. See you soon. Oh, we're right here already. This is Firiona Vise, the zone that's just up there, up that hill from the river. And could this be the druid? Oh, it's a druid. It's one of the other druids that was calling out, looking for a group. And we're going the... So, minus... We want to go positive 1100. Okay, so now we're going right way now. So who am I joining? He says, want to join me and an enchanter. We are fear kiting. I don't know who Kook is. What is Kook? He's a necromancer. Should be just around this. Hope I'm not running in circles here, because my head's pretty foggy. I mean, I can... Normally, in the past, I've had issues with commenting and playing some MMO, whatever MMO I'm playing, and talking like on Vent, and I'm just like, I can only do one at a time. Now with my head so foggy as it is, my nose stuffed, hopefully I'm on the... I think just as of yesterday, I started just feeling a little bit better, and I'm feeling a little bit better today. And yeah, hopefully within a week it'll be completely cleared up. There's some people ahead, but I'm nowhere near the lock. Astral projection. It's indifferent. Okay, I am running in circles, but we need to get this. The lock is just not really doing what I want it to do. We need to get the first number going, which is going this way, the right way. I think that means that to go this way. Don't I have levitate? I can just levitate over there. Oh, I bet you they can still attack you when you're levitated, though. Yeah. We're looking that way over the water. So let's keep going this way. I'm surprised I'm able to actually come up with and be able to talk coherently here, because I was pretty bad. Or quite a few days there. And there's a lot of videos I want to make, not just of Everquest. I have to finish up my Let's Play of XCOM Enemy Within. There's actually a DLC for the Bureau XCOM, Declassified. That came out in November, and I just found out about it the other day. It's like blue. Some good targets here for me to take out. Yeah, I'd like... That's probably just like a half an hour Let's Play for that one. Just finish that one up. Now we're getting positive numbers on the right. But on the left... Okay, it's going down now, but it's going up too fast on the right. I don't know where this guy is. So he said negative 120 and positive 1100. I can kind of understand why it takes people a while to get where they're going. The lake gets in the way, and if I didn't know better, I would just levitate and run through it. But level 37 would chew me up pretty bad. I don't know if I would be able to make it. So we're going, pretty much going exactly. They should be right up close. That's Iksar Pariah. I see a corpse of a creature here. 2 corpses. This is probably them. Oh no. Oh yeah, yeah. That's his pet. click on the guy. Axiom. That's not him. Well, we must be close. Yes. Axiom. My lock is very close to that. Oh. I didn't even see this guy. If we had a couple of melee class, we'd be able to hit up, say, the Sarnaks. Wouldn't mind pulling. Would you mind pulling? Will snare and fear it off you. Okay. Okay, I have breeze. Oh, I just hate these guys. Okay, I'm gonna hit them with something that lasts longer. The affliction. I hate the goblin shaman. Man, are they nasty. They are just nasty. Dot them up. Well, I have to also be the one to heal anybody in here. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine being a shaman and just unloading all your dots on some player? That's basically what it's like, and they can heal themselves. What do we got here? Warboned. Use disease on an undead. He wants to sow. So I'm going to try to still comment here, of course. It's not easy. I feel like I'm doing three things now. Playing my character, watching the group, and commenting. I'll do my best. Yeah, I just don't want... I haven't made a video of Project 99 for a good 10 days or so. And, ooh, a red one. Red charbone to 24. Okay, they want it. Bring it! Yeah, well, I'd like to do some root dotting as well. I can do it a lot better. I hit 24 and I basically stopped. I got my spells and then made a bunch of armor for my rogue, and I kind of stopped. I'll throw it. I don't know if I'm gonna get a dot on this guy. It's red. It did. Both dots have stuck. See if I can cannibalize. Any buffs? What do we got here? Another pariah. See, now that necromancer, he's red to me. Oh no, the enchanter, I mean. And I think I did a look. Did I check him out? He's 28. 28 to 24 is no problem. So I'm going to try to get back mana on myself. Fizzling like a madman, of course. That doesn't really give me back that much mana. I'm going to hit up 50% of my health and then run out. I think that's what I used to do back with my Ogre Shaman, and we're talking about the year 2000. As opposed to late 2013. That was a long time ago. It's funny how I remember, like, the methods that I did. I just don't remember how I did these things. Like, I remember a lot back in the day. I used to play tons. I don't have the time to play an MMO, especially if I have a YouTube channel and it's kind of split between a whole bunch of games. When when Everquest Next comes out, or Everquest Landmark, which I signed on. I have the for the beta. I have the Trailblazer pack. It cost $100. Tell my wife that. I did that within a couple days of it coming out, actually. And I'm going to, when we're allowed, I'll be posting footage from that as well. That will be the MMO I'll be switching over to once EQN fully comes out, and that won't be out for probably middle of next year. Or, sorry, middle of 2015 would be my guess. I'm gonna heal. Out of range. How could he be out of range? Be switching over to that, and yeah, I probably shouldn't have healed him. You don't really need to heal necromancers unless they're getting beat on, and it looks like there's no hope for them. Oh, what happened here? I cannibalized. Looked like my health went up. That ain't right. Oh, a yellow spirit collar. If I'm not the one that has to take the brunt of its dots, then I don't mind pulling it. I just know soloing it, soloing these guys is the biggest pain. Yeah. It's giving me the same thing, Venom Breath, that I'm throwing out on everybody else for my main dot. Yeah, why can't I loot? Oh, I better heal myself, otherwise I'm dead. I have chloroplast on. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, it's still up there. What did we got here? See, the necromancer put shadow compact on me. So my regen is still like almost 5 minutes long. I'll wait till 50%, then run up. Shadow compact, he's trading his health to me. Let's go. Got a goblin warlord. I think they're kind of low level. It's possible that the level 28 enchanter, oops, didn't mean to go in the water, can get experience off it. We're not sitting. Yeah, between Shadow Compact and Regen and my Iksar healing, my health goes up pretty fast. So I'm going to drink some water here. I think that monk is too low. Yeah, I think they want me in for the long haul. They're talking about ledge. Red. Oops. Red charbone. Let's grab that guy. Go around this tree. Oh, I used the wrong dot. It's stuck though. Yeah, when they're moving, they only take half damage, or is it 2/3 damage? I think it's 2/3. Oh no, 3/4, because is it 24 and now it's 18. So yeah, 3/4 damage. He's dotted up, and I have to cannibalize because my health just hit 100%. That's another new way of playing my shaman that I haven't had to deal with before. But I remember doing that. That's a little bit of a funny comment somebody said in guild. Surprisingly, we have such a large guild, yet there's so few people talking. It was like 5 minutes before somebody started saying anything. I was wondering if the guild hadn't disbanded. It said supremacy, I don't know, on my character, so I know that it was still out there. But somebody said, can we change our guild name to Hookers and Blow? Yeehaw. Is that what we've come to? Oh, Goblin war beads. Grab this tiger. Is there anything better? There's a spirit caller over here. There's a tiger up ahead. Tiger. Yeah, I have to loot more. That was worth a couple plat, what he just looted. I'm very surprised how much plat you can actually loot off of higher level mobs, like in their 30s and 40s. They give a heck of a lot. I know some of the giants. I was watching Super Bits and Bob play his latest Project 99 video, and he was looting giants from between, what, 10 to 44 plat each? Sand giants, hill giants. It was just insane. If I was getting anything within that range, every kill I made, I'd have thousands of plat. It just made me realize no wonder that all those 50 to 60s out there are swimming in money. I can't afford, even most of the time I can't afford to stuff at my level that should be at my level, but it's because I just don't have the money. And the reason I don't have the money is because I'm not out there getting 1,000 plat for an hour or two of soloing. Regen. An ice bone. Oops. Doing very well. Any of these guys have any loot on them? I gotta start looting after. This guy had something. 13 silver. Yeehaw. I should cannibalize a bit. One more time. What do we got here? Charbone. Incoming red. Now both these guys have pets to do their melee for them. And all my dots are sticking, even on the reds. I'm surprised to see that. Yeah, after watching, excuse me, Super Bits and Bob, with his shaman, he's got a 40 shaman named Bug Rot out there. And he said he's starting to feel the power change from I guess from the lower levels you feel a little bit underpowered, and I definitely felt that from level 19 to 24 was pretty bad. But that's when I seriously started root dotting, because melee and dots just wasn't working out too well. I'm gonna loot this guy. I got 1 plat off him. See, even if they were just dropping a plat each, I wouldn't complain about that. It's when you get a handful of silver. That's when you're just not going to make money off that. So if I'm out here soloing, and I've done that with my my ranger. I've been out here for like 6 hours once soloing just to get a level. It's a little frustrating because it takes so long with their penalty, XP penalty. It's 20%, minus 20% on Sarkis because he's a Iksar, and on my ranger it's minus 40%. So, and that's another thing I was thinking of. Like, I was soloing with my rogue for a couple hours, and I got 2, or maybe it was an hour, hour and a half. I got 2 bars, and I was thinking, you know what? My ranger only gets 50% of the XP that my rogue does, and if I was soloing for this long and only got 1 bar, I would have been pretty unhappy. I think it's a little easier to solo as a ranger than a rogue. Rogue, really. If I could backstab and from the front, you can, but it just does regular damage. If I could do that, then it would be seriously. If I did the damage that you can do from a backstab from behind, from the front, or any direction, then it would be a lot easier to solo as a rogue, but not very realistic. And yeah, the game starts off, I think, a little easier for melee classes. Than around level 20 you start to feel the pinch. And I was soloing with my Shadow Knight all the way up to, not soloing the entire time, but grouping, soloing here and there. I just noticed in my 40s it just wasn't very viable to solo as a Shadow Knight anymore. Tiger here. Where's the tiger? And a charbone. We need to move now. Undead walking next to it. Yeah, it would be nice to feel really powerful as a shaman. I'm noticing definitely when I switch tactics, even with my lame dots, probably around 23, I just said, screw it, I can't melee that well these things anymore. How much health is left on that thing? Let's just grab this warlord. It takes a little longer because your dots aren't very powerful, but you know what? I didn't have any problems where I was afraid for my damn life every fight, so I just stuck with it. I think I grouped a little bit at that level, but I don't want to melee. But it worked out for the best. It worked out well. The kills came slower, but I didn't have to worry about my life and zoning, running to the zone. So with this new dot, I think that it'll be even easier, especially with being able to manage my health, my hit points, and my magic better with Cannibalize and Regen both on me. So's going in a couple minutes. Just re-sow myself. I don't need these other spells right now because I'm not going to solo. 16 mana. I think he wants me to pull. Yeah, this is not a bad spot for me to come and solo either. Just have to watch out for the yellows and the reds. There's a yellow. No, the warlord. This is a yellow warlord. Maybe I'm thinking of the goblin warrior. I used to solo out here with my ranger. Ooh. 2 on me. I shouldn't be cannibalizing when I'm getting hit like this. Not the smartest thing to do. Let's throw a dot on him. So I've got regen and I've got a dot on me. Okay, the dot's gone. Damn it. Oh, no. Whoa, that was close. He had me knocked down. Did a lot of damage. Oh, it's 2 yellows. $27 monk. So I pulled 2 yellows, no wonder. I need to put regen back on myself. And I was just dotted. Okay. My hot heal over time is now on me. So if we can get a monk, maybe we can go and fight Sarnaks. One silver. 1 silver. Yeah, the loot's killing me. Wait till I'm at 50% health before I pull. There we go. Yeah, these dots are also very mana expensive. They want to go to Legend now. Kook. It's a really funny name. Wonder how far we are from the Sarnak Fort. Got a little turned around, running around this lake. %50 mana. Holy, that's a bard pulling something. Bard kiting. That would be death in about not even a second if they all got on me at once. Which has happened before. I've had something like that happen before. Somebody pulled an unrest. I ran up the stairs at the wrong time and I had just about everything inside. This is back in EQ Classic. Everything from the upstairs come down and hit me all at once. I was dead before I even knew I died. That was on my old Iksar Shaman. Way back when. We're going to have to fight our way in. So Sarnak Fort would be a good name for this video. So So I hope I'm not sounding too terrible that you don't want to listen to my horrible nasally voice. Well, not nasally, stuffed up voice is what I should say. Iksar female. You don't see that too often. Doesn't mean it's a female player though. Hello. Let's give Quix a Spirit of the Wolf. I have to buff her up as soon as I get the chance. If she's doing... Let's see, let's get rid of Envenom Breath. I'm going to keep Root just in case. Let's put on Strength, definitely. And not sure if they need Dex, but they definitely will need Agility. And then let's just buff her up. I have to, now that we have a tank, well, sort of a tank, I have to be more mindful of the tank's health. Unlike with the other two guys who didn't need heals. Not going to, I don't even think I need to have a damage spell, actually. Let the other guys do it. I'm heals now and buffs. I can, oh, regen. Love regen for healing other people. Super awesome myself, but for other people, it just, the awesomeness doesn't end. And cannibalize. I'll keep my health around 50. It's a little dangerous to keep that up, but yeah, you run the risk. One thing I like is the spell to make you small too. Not really necessary with a medium-sized race. However, I just do it for the lulz. Oh, can I loot this? Everyone seems to have something. There's a lot of quest items, no drop quest items out here in Lake of Ill Omen. $55%. I'm all heals and buffs. Yeah, I was watching Super Bits and Bob with his video of his shaman, and it just gave me, I mean, not just seeing the loot that from the Giants breeze is going. But the power, the change in power, because various classes do go through changes. Melee classes, 30 and over, it gets harder and harder and harder. I would say you notice that even at level 10 just a little bit, and 20 you start to notice it, especially as a ranger. Almost 70%. So with that power change around level 40 with better spells, I guess he probably would get that from the level 39 spells. I do like soloing, and shouldn't be too bad if I can't find any groups to just solo till then. Might have to throw a heal on. Oop, I'm getting hit. I don't know why. I think when you're sitting, you cause aggro. Oh, my regen's almost gone. Throw some heals on her first. I find monks are really good DPS. They're just, from the front, they're gods. From behind, goes to rogues. Problem is, Where was I going with this? Yeah, they're like glass cannons. They just cannot take the damage. And I noticed this even at low levels. You'll be able to pick that up. And it makes sense. I mean, they have hardly anything protecting them. Whatever damage goes through is going to be pretty much anything that gets by their dodges. And see, I like MMOs that have rules that your armor, not only is it harder to hit because you're wearing armor, but the armor actually absorbs a good chunk of the damage. And especially having a shield, which is just has a percentage of blocking, that just, the damage is automatically blocked. Not percentage, just automatically that they didn't hit you. People are, they're going in, but I'm gonna loot. I'm not gonna loot this. Poor old me is gonna have to grab it. I have to hurry. Really hurry, because they're running in. And I was not paying attention. They didn't say anything about getting in. Okay, up there it says just gotta kill these guys and head up the ledge. Holy, I swear I saw the dude up there. I don't have invisible yet. That comes. I don't want to die. I swear. Hopefully they went up here. Yeah, I've been up here once. Don't ever remember coming back here in the day. So I've been up here once with Sarkis. So this is, I guess, called the ledge. Mana is great. Keep me posted on buffs, please. Quicks. I'm gonna just throw another regen on her. And I guess it doesn't really last that long, eh? The regen's 5 minutes. That could be because I'm just got the spell, because I remember regen lasting a heck of a lot longer. Yeah. Spirit of the Ox. She asked for any hit point buffs. Stamina. Yeah, it gives you something to look forward to. I really like the Shaman class, and I was really liking my Rogue class too. I like my Ranger as well. Cleric, maybe not so much. Don't know about playing him. It just seems like what you would call, I guess, like a one-trick pony. That's all they do is heal and put on their massive buffs. They can't solo. They can't really. I shouldn't say that. They can solo, especially undead, and you get damage spells that can do damage. It's just when I do it, I cast my direct damage spell, and that's like 30% of my mana gone right there. I'm like, Jesus. The heal won't work. She went out of range. And that's with, but not great gear. I mean, I think my cleric has 2+6 rings. This guy has 2+6 rings as well. Wisdom. I think Sarkis is a bit better geared. Banded mail. Like, there's a lot of stuff. I'm still almost all unbanded. A lot of stuff I could be getting. Need to pay attention to the fight. So I'm going to have to look at my health as potential source of mana. Now, I'll lose about... That was 11% there. And gain 3% mana. I don't even know what kind of experience I have. Oh, just 1 bar into 24. Let's throw 1 heal. I like to keep them 90% plus topped up. The regen will help as well. Legionnaire. These are blues. I guess I should loot. Iksar Skull Helm. +3 wisdom. It's for Shaman. I'm just gonna take it. Oh, and Quicks needs some heal. Quick. Oh, what level is this? So we have a new shaman coming. Who? Zai. 28 shaman. Welcome. '28 shaman. We got to figure out who's going to be throwing the regen on. I could just keep healing. And if he wants to do dots, that's cool. That's probably better that way. I could also dot. But since I'm already doing the job of healing and dotting, I think Zix should be the one. Or sorry, healing and buffing. Zix should be the one that does the dotting. And I don't mind either way. Just got to make sure we know what we're doing. Mez it cuckoo if it breaks. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to feel pretty weak. Thinking too much. So I'd like to put out another video. Maybe I'll put out 2 more. Today's Saturday. I'll put out 2 more next week. I can only do this for so long. Yeah, I can't really do any more videos today, probably because of the way I feel and time right now. I mean, my wife works nights, so she's sleeping, and my son is just having his nap, and he'll be up. He has to be up in 45 minutes, so, or he has to be up in an hour, so don't have too much time to keep making videos. Okay, so I looted that skull. It says it's for Shaman. Magic item, lore item, no trade. What do I have on my head right now? +3 wisdom. Funny, I don't really need intelligence. The funny thing is that this skull helm has 5 AC and +3 wisdom. It even weighs half a pound, half a stone, whatever you call it, less. I wonder if I shouldn't use that. And maybe it will give me the skull look that other shaman has. Let's see, how do I look now? Yeah, the skull look. I don't need intelligence. The only time I need it is for when I'm doing any of my crafting. Welcome back. Zai, do you want to dot UV backup? Yes. Probably should throw we should throw. I have plenty of mana at the moment, but that could change with constant pulling. The necromancer's always giving me health. So I just put my hot on the necromancer. Heal up quicks. Fizzle. Fizzles are awesome. I need to throw another... This is going to be a constant thing, I guess. Oops. Don't target. Don't cast... Already cast regen on quicks. It could be a constant thing because the regen's only 5 minutes long, so... cast it on quicks again. That's how super awesome I'm doing at the moment. There. Cannibalize. I'll put a hot on Zix. Don't know if Zix already has. But Zix should already be doing that. That's just, you have to be cannibalizing yourself over and over again, so. For more mana, especially healing, buffing, dotting, doesn't matter. It's just something that you'll have to get into as a shaman. Get used to that kind of idea. Yeah, I gotta watch my health. I think I used to run it right to the edge as my old ogre shaman in classic EQ. Used to go down to 20%, which is a little crazy. I think I died from that a few times, and I just got the kind of got the hint that no, you don't take it that far. And I had people in my group warning me, stop cannibalizing so much. I wonder if you could actually cannibalize yourself to death. I'm probably sure you could. What is this Dragoon Helm? Let's just take it. Get me out of this. Quicks needs a heal. Yeah, I have to, there's one guy I was grouped with a lot. He hasn't been playing in the last month. He was a monk. I might have mentioned him before. His name was Hassan. He's in my guild, actually. He said I should join the guild with him. And, I would be healing him lots, of course, because we would duo quite a bit. And I always found it funny that, when he's in a fight, that sometimes I'll throw a heal on him, and I won't see his health go up, but I'll see it go the opposite way. It's just monks, they're glass cannons. He obviously got hit, and even with my heal at the same time, it wasn't enough. Yeah, now all my spells are sorry, my mana is really good, my health is good. This is actually, with Breeze on you, this is super awesome. Never have enough, you always have mana, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm just hoping that eventually, like, I know as I get more hit points, that it'll take less and less percentage of my hit point meter, but, I just want to do more. Maybe there's other levels of Cannibalize, I'm not sure. If there is, then it will start taking more hit points. Oh, XP is coming slowly. I'm not sure. There must be a low XP. What do you call it? There's a word for it, and I don't remember what it is. But each zone will actually give you a certain amount of XP, and I think for Lake of Ill Omen, it's not very high. It's probably below the norm, just because of. And that would also add to my poor ranger who was out there for. I was probably out here for days in my early 20s soloing. Yeah, if it's like that in the early 20s, try doing it in your 40s. Good luck. be lucky to get a few bars after 6 hours. But yeah, there's a lot to fight here. It's a great place, but the XP that it gives you is it's just less in this zone. I think one of the best places is it's dungeons, of course. Dungeons give higher percentage. But I think one of the best places is actually Unrest, which is ironic. And Quicks ran off before I can get a heal on her. Yeah, so he's using Cannibalize, so he can take care of himself, the other shaman. I just don't like to see hit points down, especially below 80%. Kind of bugs me. So I've got used to this. The Necromancer, his hit points, because he's always. I can see shadow compacting people. He might have a form of Cannibalize too. I don't know the Necromancer class that well. And Quick's healed up quite a bit on her own. I guess the regen helped. I should time the regen on me and Quicks. That will be the smart thing. So I'm going to do that next time regen goes on me. And monks can also heal. They have mend. There was, on the forums, there was a chart that compared monks to rangers. Pretty damn sad. It was a whole bunch of options. Do you do this, or do you do this as a ranger? And you go down the entire graph, and by the time you get to the bottom, it said, no matter what you choose, you are like a weak monk. It's true. I mean, monks can heal themselves. They just don't have spells. But back, that was one thing that you would keep in mind. How is the class in PvP? Because that's all that really mattered on the Talon's X server, the team server I used to play on. Solo grouping and soloing, of course, is always a concern. But what really seemed to matter, in my mind, anyways, was how well did that class PvP. And monks were very high on the PvP meter. There's something called a pumice stone that you can buy. I think it's worth a few plat. And it will actually dispel things on you. Say if you have a dot from those super awesome druids that I used to just love back in the day. God, I hated druids back then with a passion. You can use a pumice stone to remove the dot on you. And it also work with anything on you. Slow spell, whatever. It doesn't work so well. Let's see. It will take it from a certain side. So I have 3 buffs on me now. So if I used a remove spell, I think it would take the first buffs away from you. So as a, I actually had to use it once on my Shadow Knight because I had a druid dot the hell out of me. And how I used it, it didn't work. It didn't save my life simply because it was kind of irritating because he had a friend that came in. I snuck into the dungeon. Maybe it was in Lava Storm or something like that. It was a higher level dungeon. I couldn't go any further to hide from them. Although my health was declining rapidly from the dot, and I knew I was going to die unless I did something. So I snuck into the dungeon. His higher level friend came in because I think I did quite a bit of damage to the druid. Druid didn't want to come in. And so I had the thought, well, I have a pumice stone. I'll use that on myself. What ended up happening is I had a whole bunch of buffs on me, self buffs or whatever, and then I had the dot, 1 or 2 dots at the end. So when I used the pumice stone, it took from my first buffs that I had on me, and I'm not sure how many uses it had, but by the time it got down to the dots, I know you can manually remove them, and I just wasn't thinking at the time. I was in a panic. So it just removed my own buffs on myself. And it never got to the dots in time. And I was kind of irritated that the friend who was too high for me to fight, and I was too low for him, obviously, he came in and just watched me die. Not very cool. But that's what happened in that one fight. And that's a good example why I just despised, with a passion, druids. They were my number one class I just hated. There was no Darky druids. I was part of the Darky races. And with their slow snare spells and their Spirit of the Wolf on themselves and their dots, they're pretty nasty in PvP. and they would rate pretty high PvP as well. Okay, so been sitting here with 100% everything, not doing much. Putting regen on myself, then I'm going to put it on Quicks. Hopefully she won't move by then. It does take a few seconds to cast a spell. Okay, Quicks now has regen, and I'll heal up Quicks, and I'll have to cannibalize myself. Out of range. Get Quicks with heals. More cannibalize. And that kind of goes, same thing with other MMOs that I played over the years. I think in Warhammer Online, it seems like whatever race I play seems to always have to be an evil one if I'm going to go get it high with the race, with that class, I mean. So I was Dark Elf. I pretty much played exclusive Dark Elves in that game. And the class that I hated the worst to fight in that game were Bright Wizards. Their damage was just insane. It's out of the league of anything you'll find in classic EQ here. That they're basically wizards, and I think when the equivalent would be wizard, definitely. The problems in that game were that there was a bug in Warhammer Online for a few months that allowed Bright Wizards to cast, it's a personal-based area effect spell, to cast it multiple times per second. You can just click, 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 and it'll just go, go, go. So when you have one or two or three Bright Wizards, they would actually be leading, in their cloth outfits, leading the fights from the front with their armies, and you couldn't get near them. My Witch Elf would die within a second, 2 seconds. It was just, you're dead. It was just way overpowered, and the devs, and they were totally exploiting it. And everybody on the server knew who the worst ones were. But of course, they would win battle after battle like that. Let's see if I can't grab something to loot. Nope. About this guy. Ew. Not that one. Yes. Ooh, need to get up 3 Sarnaks. It was eventually fixed in that game, but it drove a lot of people away, as expected, because the meat of Warhammer Online is PvP. And if that's not in there properly, then the game is just, why bother? That's the way to look at it from a PvP point of view, and that's how you looked at things back in the team PvP servers, or any PvP server. How is this class fair against, in general, and how is it fair against your class? What advantages does it have? What advantages do you have? You just have to really calculate it all. And I remember, in Warhammer, I used to take my Witch Elf and practice on mobs how I would practice on other players, and I would spend hours doing it, getting it down right. Because there's one good thing about the game is that there's different ways to specialize your character, and I went for the anti-mage, anti-bright wizard, anti-healing type. Not so good against tanks, but then Witch Elves never were. Yeah, I missed that game, missed my old guild, missed the days. Those are over now. I'm hoping that Everquest next will have really good PvP, but I don't know. They haven't mentioned a thing about it so far. Not sure how long this video has gone on for. I assume it's close to an hour. But spare the wolf for myself, just in case. I think I already did it. Yeah, I put Spirit Wolf. I'm not paying attention. Two high-level people killing all our spawns. That's awesome. Breeze is fading. Quicks is gonna need some help. As soon as she comes in close, she's almost half. You know, she's getting beaten up out there. She's out of range. It's going to take a bit of heals to get her back up to a comfortable level. My tongue was getting lazy there. And I'm getting hit. Got snagged on a corpse. Axiom. So what is that helmet I looted? Sarnak Dragoon Helm. It's temporary, so when I log out it will go. Well, it's AC 8 plus 5 magic. Save versus magic. It's not that great. See if I can't loot another one. Silver ring. It's probably not worth that much. It wasn't the one that just died, though. Inglorious Bastards. It's anonymous, but he's read to me. Just have the video run for a few more minutes. Not getting that much XP. Like I said, I'm not sure what I started with, though. I didn't look. Maybe if I see the beginning of the video, I'll be able to see where I started from. I'm gonna guess that I had almost, maybe half a bar, and now I've got a full bar since then, or just over a full bar. And it's been about, what, an hour? Not too great. I mean, there's places that you can be that you can get a lot more than that, but it's not bad. It's just nice to not look after an hour, hour and a half at your bar and suddenly see like 2-3 bars that you've gained. It's always fun. But when I leave this group in about half an hour, at least I'll know that they have another shaman to take my place. I was kind of worried about that. If we got into a place like this, that guy's doing circles over there. That's just a graphic glitch. I'm not sure what happened. King of Pain. Names here. Oh, I need to put regen on myself again, and regen on Quicks. There's Quicks. Throw a heal. Oh, his pet turned on him. We have a Legionnaire coming now. I think monks only get thrown weapons, so their range for range weapons, the range for ranged weapons is not very far. I think shurikens are what, 65 range. I'm not sure how that's how the range is calculated, like what measurements are they using. I already put regen on her. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I should rebuff. Oh, you can see the body go down. Wrong one. Let's recruit, if I can find it. Wrong one. Okay, get rid of the skull. Can't. I can't because I'm already using it. Shit. There we go. Probably look like a bit of a knob there. He's looting over and over again. Oh, somebody leveled? Congrats. Axiom. I think that's the level 28. No, it's the enchanter. Yeah, 28 enchanters. It's 29 now. So yeah, he has clarity now. That's really nice. That'd be like a... I'm not sure what the bonus is, but I know it's more than Breeze. Strength and soul, please, Quick said. I thought I just sewed her. Spell did not take hold. Alright guys, I think this video's gone on long enough. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.